Good morning, guys. Another Arizona day. I am ready to break out the detector. We're gonna go hit a wash. Friend of mine, Jim, lives on top of a mountain, and all underneath it, wash. He says there's gold in there, so we're gonna try the Knox and see what we can find. Yeah, so there's my new boots I bought in the summer, and the zipper busted on them one day out into Arizona, so I've got it taped up for today. Got to keep the critters out of my boot, but that's ridiculous. I'll let you guys know what those were and how crappy they were, and don't actually buy them. I know I got them on Amazon, paid $100, garbage. So if you're not familiar with Arizona, this is what they call a wash. Comes from the high ground, and when they have the flood season, the water makes these channels. And this isn't the one we're going to do today, but it is a possibility for another day. And it goes all the way down basically to that White House down there. So probably 3 or 4 miles worth of wash. It would take a full day or more to detect that. So hopefully we find something today to make it worth our time to come and check out some of these other washes. So this is Jim's little palace on the hill. He is not home, I don't think. Didn't answer the door anyway. So I'm gonna sneak behind his house and hit the wash. There it is. There is the wash we're gonna hit today. So it comes out of the mountains up there and probably runs a couple miles down here anyway. So lots of area to detect, lots of little waterfalls in there, and lots of areas for gold to collect. It's really windy today, so I hope you guys are going to be able to hear me, but we're going to do this main channel all the way down for a few miles anyway. So this is the Equinox 600, not the 800, so I'm going to use multi-frequency, which still has the 22 and 40 hertz or whatever hertz it is the 800 has. Even though I can't select gold mode, I can still use those frequencies in multi-frequency, so that's what we're going to use today. You got to be kidding me. There's my first Arizona find. The faintest little blip. Literally took me 10 minutes to find a piece of tin foil. Moving on. So I'm just making my way down and through these sand traps. I thought I would find junk and stuff, but they're clean. Not a sound, not a beep, nothing. I am doing all the cracks in the rocks too, because you never know, something could get stuck in there. So I'm not skipping the rock, but so far the first 20 meters, nothing. One little piece of tin foil, that's it. Clean as can be in here. Well, the detector is working, -2. An iron nail. Well, not a detector find, but a really cool little baby barrel cactus, only about 2 inches high here. Growing down here in the riverbed, really cool. And then up above it, here's another small one. 7, 8 inches. Everything here wants to pick you and stick you. You can't walk through anything here. It's everything will catch you and your clothes, tear your skin. Targets are really few and far between here. I don't know what that is. It's pliable like lead. It's heavy, but it's not lead. I don't know. You would think somewhere in this sand, right in the bottom, there'd be something. Okay, so there's another minus. I'm going to dig it because there's nothing here, so I'll take any target I can get right now. there were native settlements here as well. So I don't know what kind of artifacts you would find, but Jim was telling me before that he found all kinds on his property. So whether they'd ring up as metal items, I don't know, but we'll keep our eye open for anything that looks man-made, even if it doesn't ring up on the detector. There's one of the helicopters I was telling you guys about yesterday, Border Patrol. All they do is look for people trying to get into the country from Mexico. They're probably scanning me right now because I'm down here in this wash. But I don't look like I'm hiding, so I'm out in the open. That's a good thing. I don't need to get shot in Arizona either, so stay visible, people. Well, more mystery item. I don't know what it is, but it's not gold, so moving on. I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting to find this stuff out in the desert, but I'm just being foolish, I guess. I'm like, what? I could have stayed home and found this crap. But you wouldn't get that view at home. Amazing. I'll take that view and poor detecting, I guess. Well, I knew it was only a matter of time till we started turning up some brass casings. Little 22 shell. You know you're doing a good job when we found the brass casing over there, and 9 feet away, right beside my glove, I just pulled up the lead bullet that came out of that 22 casing probably. So I am being very thorough. We're picking everything up. There's just not a lot to pick up here. Whoever that hunter was, he was a poor shot. He hit a rock. I just dug some more scrap here and I stood up and had my hat taken right off my head by this thing. You don't want to get that in the head. Yeah, it's not pleasant. Well, another 22 casing. So this is the perfect place, guys, to just take a break, have some water, and reflect on metal detecting here in Arizona, as well as everything that I've accomplished in the last 4 years of metal detecting. Absolutely amazes me that we now have 7,000 subs on the channel. So that was a goal we reached a couple days back, as well as our 200th metal detecting video. So I want to say huge shout out to all the fans, everybody who enjoys the adventure, all the positivity, comments, sharing. I love it all. I appreciate all of you. Stay tuned because there's a lot more adventure to come, guys. And we're only halfway through this wash. Well, 2 casings, 2 bullets. I guess it makes sense. 7 inches down, and we can pull out little flakes like that of iron. So, you know, I have high hopes that if there was gold here and it had any size to it, that we would definitely be able to find it. That's a very tiny piece there, and I had no problem finding that. Well, finally, maybe we've got a relic here. I don't know, you guys have seen as much as I have. It's right here. Looks like a button. It was ringing up 20, and then it had iron grunt in it as well. So, what do we got here? It's got writing on it. Well, it's not a button. I don't know, it says PA something on the top and 11845, a number on the bottom. I'm thinking maybe an animal tag, an ear tag to hold cattle tags in. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but there's an iron piece that goes right through the middle of this. So it's not a button. Hey, finally something that hit over 10. 10 was the highest number that I hit before this thing. So, and I've been in here a couple hours down the wash, so not a very promising place to dig, I'll say that. I've been digging everything because I don't know what a gold nugget would ring up as, what number, so I'm just digging every little grunt, every signal. John would be proud. I haven't left a speck of anything behind me. It's a lot of dirty work, and I don't think there's a lot in here. Maybe got another hour's worth to get to the bottom here, and then we'll have to find somewhere better to carry on. Surface find, I don't know, some kind of plate for something. Nothing exciting. So right here, you would think would be the perfect spot to find gold if there was any here. And I got nothing. I swept this whole thing twice. Nice little waterfall here, about a 4-foot drop. So I don't know. Maybe there's just no gold here. I don't know. It's here. It's too small to get. It's not here. The machine's not getting it. I don't know. I don't know how the Equinox 600 would do with a chunk of gold, because I don't have chunks of gold just lying around. So apparently not very well. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Here's an even bigger drop, probably 7 feet. Right into the sandy bottom here, and nothing. I've gone over that multiple times, so I don't know. Well, at first I was like, it's just a stupid rod, but it solves a mystery. Look what's on the end of it. Right there. PE 11065. So that's what we found earlier. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I had real high hopes here. I had visions of gold nuggets, Spanish silver. I just had, you know, I had the best trip planned in my head. Instead, I got this. A big old serving of Arizona. Oh, I think somebody's looking for me. I heard a vehicle just go by on the top ridge there. That might be my chance to get out of here. I'm going to take it while I can. I'm going to run like a little... Yeah, there goes the truck. No, I'm over here. Turn around. I don't want to walk out of here. And there they go. Oh, double bummer. Going to take one home and plant it?
This is a bumper crop.
We've got a lot of them now.
Big crop. They're not usually this prolific. Yeah, we've already taken a couple mocks.
Do you not eat them?
Okay, Jim just surprised me here, guys. He's showing me he pulled out a bunch of old pennies, and he's got the 2.5 gold coin. And I asked him, oh, you bought this? He said, oh, heck no. He used to buy rolls of pennies and take out the old ones, and this was in a roll of pennies.
Yeah.
Good on you.
This is another one I dug.
What's that?
You'd probably never see it.
Honest what? Honest old Abe?
Yeah.
Not familiar with that. No.
Nope.
I'm going to have to rub up on Jim here. I need some of that luck, because that's a crazy story. Got old silvers here.
See, I still can't make this one out.
What is this tiny little thing?
I've got two of them. One the big one, and this is a small one. And I'm not exactly sure what they are.
These are gold. 1864, and it says California gold on it. Jim, you've been holding out on me here.
Same as that's another one. I think this is a little bit higher denomination.
1858?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's an 1890.
Now he's pulling out the good stuff. 1882. Look at that.
This is 1883. It's in 1884.
Did you dig any of these, or you bought these?
No. I don't know where I've got those. I've had them forever and I can't remember.
Look at the shape of those. They're in such good shape.
There's another.
1914 in a roll of pennies. Nice.